Holy shizzle. Prizzle? Nizzle? I am stunned, bamboozled, got ran over by truck after what I've just witnessed. Insanity. It's just the pure definition of actually, you know what? Nah. Tricky Phase 4 is the definition of insanity. But that's for another video. Let's focus on Dark Deception here. What is up, SmackNPie? SmackNPie here, and welcome back to another video on the channel. Y'all like that? Y'all like that? Why am I so bright here? Yo, we not only got one, but two new teasers and two extended take. Wow, what is up with the... Look at this. Come on to me. What's going on? Oh my god, it is recording. I thought... What is wrong with me today? Let's just move on to voiceover. Okay, I don't know what the freak was that, but what is up, SmackNPie? SmackNPie here, and welcome back to another Dark Deception video on the channel. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we have been struck with some nasty insanity. Alright, Dark Deception from Glowstick Entertainment, out of nowhere, posted not just one, but two new teasers. And they came out of nowhere. I was asleep. I can't talk. I was asleep. I woke up, and the first thing I always do when I wake up is I check the time, I pick my phone, and I see a bunch of notifications. Whether it be from Twitter, Discord server, even the comment section. We were like,
"Yo, Smack, you need to get your butt here and check this out. Also, you suck."
That was sad. But I went up and I looked. Bam! Here's on your screens right now is the new and improved Dark Deception Chapter 4, Mascot Mayhem, Joy Gang, Lucky the Rabbit in an all improved, visually stunning teaser. Many, including me, well, we don't complain for the teasers. We don't say, oh, it's high, low quality, whatever. We never complain, we never do. But there is always this sadness and unfortunate thinking of, okay, since, you know, he doesn't want to give away the whole experience, he doesn't want to give away everything, he doesn't want to spoil everything. So he keeps it as low as possible because he wants to give us something, but at the same time keep it as a surprise so that when we actually play Chapter 4, it would be nasty, it would be insane. So that is one thing I always, go with, alright, these teasers, they gotta do what they gotta do, but dang, son. But that's not the case today, ladies and gentlemen. On your screens right now, as you can see, and by the way, this is RTX off. We're not even talking about RTX here. This is how it's gonna look for everyone who's gonna play, whether you got high-end PC or mid-end PC. Of course, when you play on low-end PC, you have to tone down the graphics, so it won't look as good as it would look on high-end PC or even mid-end PC. But this is still insane. I can't believe this is still a door. Alright, if you tell me, if you had showed me this 2 years ago and you had told me that, Smack, this is Dark Deception Chapter 4. This is Dark Deception, not just Chapter 4. I'd be like, man, if you don't get your butt out of here, what do you say? What are you talking about? At the same time, I have to say one thing, and I'm also going to show you the second one as well. We're going to go into details. At the same time, I do want to point out one thing. It does make sense, and it would have been weird if there was no visual improvement in the span of 2 years. 2 years for one chapter. Of course, they're taking mechanics into a whole new level. They're taking characters, AIs, everything, the game design, everything to the next level. Everything is going to get huge ramped up. You're almost going to feel like a new game when you're playing Chapter 4. Allegedly, from what we know so far, from Q&A, teasers, trailers, raps, however, I feel like it was a little bit necessary to justify the time that has been taken to develop Chapter 4. So yes, I am satisfied. Take your time. Now imagine the same visual, same graphics, same everything. Did I say scenes? Yeah. But same everything visually, and now apply that on chapters 1 to 3. Oh my god. Those chapters already looked great for an indie game. Now you take it to the next. Oh my god. I'm telling you, Chapter 4 is literally gonna be the biggest thing by Glowstick Entertainment, period. Until we get Evil and a Broken Mask, of course, but that's for another thing. But yeah, enough jibbly jabbling. Let's get to the teasers. Let's see what we have here. Alright, so we're gonna start off with the old is gold teaser here. So you can see Lucky from Lucky the Rabbit rap, and here you can see the old Zone 1 Mascot Mayhem with Lucky going on and everything. It is kind of cool to see this extensive look at the Zone 1. Of course, there are two things I want to point out, and we will talk about this because I am seeing some criticisms on the fog. People are saying they remove the fog in the next one, although that looked great. I do have to point out one thing. Here, as you can see on your screens right now, and first of all, let's talk about the tweet itself. They said how it started and how it's going. So it's not like things has been taken. Yes, some things have been taken away from the last time we've seen the alpha teasers compared to the ones that we are at now. Not just the ones that they released, but also the game itself, production-wise, development-wise. But the fog is still there, in my opinion. I feel like, and I will make sure to confirm this with Vincent Livings himself, but if you look here, it's daytime, Lucky doing his thing, whatever he does, it is extensive look. By the way, if you're watching this on phone, it looks fantastic. Great, well done, good job. Now let's take a look at the new one that they've shared. So here, like I showed before, many people are like, hold on a second, where's the fog and everything? If y'all have seen the Chapter 4 teaser 1, where we saw the fog for the first time and we're like, hold on a second, this is how it's gonna be? It was daytime. It was daytime going into the nighttime. Here, if you look closely, it still has some of that resemblance from the first teaser, but at the same time, lights are open. We are approaching the nighttime. We are at the peak where sunset has happened. Sunset is happening, and we're moving into the nighttime. This also might be very late to Zone 1. There are some massive improvements on the textures as well. And of course, we'll finally take a look at the cameras, the red cameras, Travs. Oh my god, guys, we're not ready for Chapter 4. Oh my goodness gracious. Soul Shards, oh man, I get nightmares from Stranger Sewers Soul Shards small size. That was a mouthful. And also Crazy Carnival. It got worse in Crazy Carnival, so I hope the Soul Shards are a little bit bigger, because with each level, they progressively became smaller in size, became harder to see. So I hope that has been changed a little bit so we can actually see them and not just see them, but actually go through it and have to dig it, because you have to, oh my god, let's get to the next one. Alright, the third one, and this might be controversial here, okay? Here's your extended look, big look at the old teaser that we've had a very long time ago with Lucky standing in the middle of Zone 3. And here you can see extensive look. The red lights, I feel like, worked perfectly for the theme of Mascot Mayhem, and considering they were in the frenzy mode, whatnot. And I prefer this very much over the one that we got. But there's an explanation to that, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get more into details, but here's your look at the Lucky in that area. Extended look. Big look, yay, well done, good job. You can see pathways connecting. This is where the kitchen area is, by the way. The pathways will connect to those areas, which we'll get to in just a sec. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, this is the one everybody and their mama, yes, I have confirmed with some mothers, they are also talking about this. No, I haven't, I'm lying. But here's your first look at all new improved 2 members of Joy Joy Gang. Unfortunately, Queen Penny herself isn't here, but we can work with that. You know, you save the best for the last. However, let's tackle some couple of situations here. This is the same area that we saw just in the previous teaser. This looks great, fantastic, amazing on its own. Lucky's presence there is insane how great he looks. This is some next level AAA visual quality shizzle. However, if you compare that with the previous one, that just stand amazing on its own, because you know, you have the red lights, you have frenzy mode of Joy Joy Gang, Lucky specifically, and just the way that whole area looks in that shot, my god. But here, it is amazing, it is insane. I feel like most of it I'm saying because there's this big app size person behind Lucky the Rabbit. I think that one person ruined it for me, but let's get to the nitty gritty here. You can see the soul shard again, like I said in the previous teaser. Progressively, I hated the fact that soul shards became smaller, and I hope that's not the case here, but it unfortunately seems like it is. Because then soul shards becomes an afterthought in the design of it. You just look at the tablet and you go, okay, these are where the soul shards at. I'm nitpicking, by the way, but yeah, this is single-handedly the best teaser in a very long time for Dark Deception because of how good this looks in terms of marketing. If I put this on the thumbnail, if I put this on the cover, if I put this on Twitter, if I put this on a teaser trailer, goodness gracious, people will be like, where's the pre-orders? When can I buy this? When can I play this? Goodness gracious. I'm talking about those who never played Dark Deception, of course. So now let's talk about the gameplay elements here, okay? First things first, Steam. So there are some theories and speculations as to the Steam might play some sort of role. I don't think so, alright? I don't think they're gonna take that from the Monstrum DLC from Monsters and Morals. I never enjoyed or liked that as a trap. I feel like it's a little bit of no, alright? But what could serve as a trap is the trapdoors underneath here, the floor where above Lucky is standing. However, that may or may not work as we intended to, so this might also get scrapped, because imagine if there is a time interval for these trapdoors, right? They open, of course. If you're not careful, you can fall, but at the same time, you can make these suckers fall as well, which would completely contradict the AI, and they would fall, then they would have to follow us back up again. As a player, I'm like, great, fantastic, but I don't see it working here. Maybe they'll prove me wrong or whatnot, but you could make this work, that's what I'm saying here. But the lighting here, ladies and gentlemen, amazing. Now, let me connect this back with the previous teaser. Here, I feel like when Jojo Gang are in frenzy mode is when you're escaping. And that's where the red lights begin, and that is why here they don't have red eyes, because this is the normal zone. You can see the soul shards. In the previous one, you don't see the soul shard, yet you see the red eyes and you see the red lights. I feel like that is connected to the escape sequence in the teaser 02 we saw, so that is like you have to go all the way back through where you came from. That would be insane. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, these were my few small points that I wanted to make with the teasers that we've got so far. I didn't talk much about the daytime level. That is because there's not much to digest over there. One thing I feel like the area should have is more assets, more props. But then again, this is a teaser. Why am I nitpicking? Why am I so critical today? What is... Like, if you go back to the teaser of the daytime level, the new one, of course, you will see some barrels placed there. That is why some of the teasers in the past looked a bit off, because those were alpha, maybe even pre-alpha. Those were not final. Of course, when you add more assets, more props, it gives life to the design. That is why that pig's gameplay of him bursting through the door didn't look finished, because number one, it wasn't finished. There were more stuff to be added. So this shows that Vincent Livingston and Galactic Entertainment are taking their time. They want to perfect their craft. With these new teasers, we are happy because we ate good today, ladies and gentlemen. But that is it, one step at a time. Let's just only discuss these teasers, theories, predictions down in those comments below. Nothing more, nothing less. Subscribe right now. Help me get to 60K. We're getting close. Follow me on Twitter and Insta at SmackNPie, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care and peace.